Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Mercy Muli and I'm doing a series of drop shipping, a series in drop shipping. So on our last episode we talked about how to get started in the drop shipping business. So today we are going to talk about a few mistakes, like 4 mistakes that drop shippers make. There are lots and lots of mistakes that you can make as a drop shipper, but I'm going to focus on the major 4. Let me tell you guys, some of these things when it comes to business and most of the things in life, you can only get to understand it when you start doing it. I remember when you're in class being taught about, let's say, accounts, it doesn't make that much sense to you until you're in business and practicing those things that you were taught, or you've been employed and now you're there trying to balance off people's accounting books. Like you have to go through it to understand. You have to be somewhere exercising it for you to understand these things. So when it comes to the mistakes and the challenges and the advantages and the disadvantages and whatever topics that we're going to tackle in the different business topics that we're going to discuss, some of these things you can only go out there and experience them for you to get to understand them. So mine is just to give you like a few tips on what to expect, so you do not go into it blindly like some of us did, to put you a few steps ahead, so you do not face most of the challenges that the people that have been into drop shipping before you made. So yeah, let's get into mistakes drop shippers make. Mistake number 1, I'm not going to do the mistakes in any particular order, so you can't say mistake number 1 is bigger than mistake number 2, or mistake number 3 is smaller than mistake number 1. No, they are not in any particular order. I just outlined them and then I'm going to be talking about them. So mistake number 1 that you can make as a drop shipper is poor product knowledge. So you've seen Mercy is selling carpets. She is a wholesaler and you'd like to start selling carpets. You take 0 time to get to understand different types of carpets. You do not know anything about the materials and the patterns and anything to do with carpets. You've seen Mercy is selling beddings. You've not taken time to understand how the beddings are packaged. You've had us say 4-piece bed sheet sets. You just go and tell people 4-piece. So you sell to people who expect to go and find 4 bed sheets. Kumbe Mercy meant 2 bed sheets and 2 pillowcases. You understand that? So poor product knowledge. For you to prosper as a drop shipper, because you're going to rely very much on good reviews and good referrals, you have to have proper product knowledge. You cannot have all of it at the beginning, but ask questions, research. You've seen a certain cup, you know it's in picture, you do not know the material, and maybe the wholesaler has not highlighted what the material is. Go ahead and ask questions. You have to kind of premeditate on the questions that a client is likely to ask. So before you go out to your WhatsApp status to market that particular product, go to ask your supplier, which material is this? Is it melamine? Is it ceramic? What material is it? Is it glass? You understand? So yeah, so one of the mistakes that you can make as a drop shipper is poor product knowledge. Mistake number 2 that you can make as a drop shipper is when it comes to pricing, overpricing and underpricing. So okay, you are just a drop shipper, you do not need capital to buy these items, because at the end of the day, customer pays, you deliver. You understand? Most of the times, you're going to be using a customer's money to acquire items. You understand? So you feel, I'm not paying rent, I'm not paying blah 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 and whatever other costs that other business people are incurring. You say, oh, nimeona kwa market wanauza 5,000, wacha mimi niuze minus niuze bei kidogo. Ama at the end of the day, hawa watu hawajui sijui nini nini, you overprice. And especially the biggest mistake most of the dropshippers make is underpricing. I want to tell you one thing, people, and hopefully after we're done talking with dropshipping and Mtumba, we are going to get deeper into understanding now the dynamics of your business, where we're going to talk about marketing, sales, and accounts. When we get to marketing, we're going to say that pricing is psychological. You understand? Pricing is psychological. You could be selling the same item with a person. They are selling at a higher price and they are making sales. Why? Because their target market attaches price to value. So the higher the price, the better the value. The lower the price, the poorer the value. So get to understand your market. Do not overprice. Do not underprice. Get to understand the market. Research on how much most people are selling that item at, and then set a price that is not too high and it's not too low. Because there is no way other people are going to be selling a certain item at 4,000 until they're saying you will sell, I don't know, at selling at that 700 might make sense, but it also depends na umepata your product na bei gani. But make sure you do not overly underprice your items. Sawa sawa. Okay, so mistake number 3 that you may make as a dropshipper is getting comfortable with wholesalers. What does that mean? So you've said you want to sell curtains. You've come to Mercy, she's selling carpets. You start marketing, you get customers, and you get comfortable. Bro, usitulie. When it comes to wholesalers, usitulie. Keep looking for variety. Because sometimes you need something that is that you marketed from Mercy's page, and maybe she doesn't have it and the customer really needs it. Utatulia too. And also, I have come to the understanding that some people claim to give people wholesale prices, while deep down they know those are not wholesale prices. They know those are not wholesale prices. Sawa, unanunua product moja, haununui 3 items, ama dozens, ama nini, ama bills. But those people know hisi wholesale price. Wana create group, wana hita Mercy wholesalers, but they know, deep down, they know these are not wholesale prices. So you will keep asking yourself, mbona siuzi, kumbe hata ile bei ulipewa ni higher than retail price. And I remember this thing happened to me. So I saw someone I know selling duvets, and then she was not including prices. So I went to her and asked her, can I be reselling your items and then you deliver? She says, sawa. So I start getting customers, trying to get customers. I get customers once in a while. So I asked myself, why is everyone else making sales and I'm not making? Kumbe hata the price that she was selling to me in the name of wholesale price is higher than whatever she was retailing at. Ya liona tu, sawa, wewe, sawa, nitakuonyesha. So guys, unless those prices, unless those prices make sense to you, unless they make sense to you, do not settle. keep looking for suppliers. Keep looking for suppliers. And especially, it's not even about having variety of suppliers. You could even have one supplier, but their prices are reasonable and you are able to sell. So you do not stay a whole month, you're not selling. When you go a month without selling, you know you've not put enough effort into marketing, or biashara has been slow. Everyone is saying, well, biashara haijani favor hii month ama hii wiki, but it's not about pricing. So if everyone else is selling, why are you not selling? You understand? Okay, so the last mistake that I'm going to talk about is inconsistency in marketing, or poor marketing, just issues with marketing. Either you're targeting the wrong people or you're using the wrong marketing channels. As we get into the marketing topic, and especially online sales, you'll get to understand those things. But basically, those are the 4 mistakes. I don't want to say they are the major mistakes or there are no other mistakes that you can make, but I feel like those ones were essential to mention as of now. I remember on my last video, I had promised that I'll talk about both the challenges and the mistakes that you're likely to face as a drop shipper. But for now, I just felt I handle the mistakes and then I'll do the challenges on a different video. You might feel like the two of them are kind of relating to each other, but each of them is a lesson on its own. So yeah, thank you so much guys for tuning in, and please subscribe to this channel, share, comment, ask questions on anything that you'd like to know about drop shipping. And remember, immediately we're done with drop shipping, because I feel like once we've tackled the challenges you're likely to face as a wholesaler, as a drop shipper, we will get into talking about the marketing side, so you can kind of get prepared for the practical bit of drop shipping. So we will, after we've introduced marketing and I've taught you how to set up an online shop, we will get back to the Mtumba business. So guys, keep those questions on both drop shipping and the Mtumba business. Keep them coming guys. And thank you so much. Please join the WhatsApp group that I'll leave a link on the description box. Follow us on lipapolepole.ke. Follow us at Ngara Viajabu Collections. And please, let's get to grow together. Thank you. Bye.